Yo, what's up, everybody over on YouTube? Today we're gonna be doing some tier lists. Hope you all enjoy. We're jumping right into this shit. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna keep the females in this, even though it's husbandos, because you know, why not? Add some cringe. Alright, so Traveler, how good of a husbando would they be? I'm gonna be completely honest. D. That's so easy, just D. They never talk, they never... doll. Sorry. And then there's the fact that you can't leave the... You know, your world. They're traveling through different worlds and dimensions, so they're eventually gonna leave you. They'll never be tied down to you. So it's like... they won't make a good husbando. They're kind of that short-term date. Alright. Albedo. I'm gonna put Albedo... I'm gonna put him B tier for now. And if I change my mind later, I'll put him up to A. I'm a little like cut between these two because he's very much work first kind of guy. And he's hard to impress, if that makes sense. And you'd barely see him because he's just always wanting to be off on his own working. Plus, let's just remember he has a dopey ass face in game. Let's just be honest. Yo, wait. We gotta make another row below. Got this. Just woman. Unless the woman actually can make a good husbando, because there's actually some that could. I'm not gonna lie. Amber, no. Okay, so Amber, she's not someone that can make a husbando. Let's just be honest. Neither Ayaka nor Barbara. We can just skip those.
That one is the freaking
Beto.
That one
Could definitely make a great husbando. Beto could make a husbando even though they're a female.
I was about to say. I was like,
They can make top tier. Not S or SS. They're like that drinking buddy that you could always count on. They're always there for that drink.
Like,
and they got all the stories to tell.
oh,
Absolute husbando. She's the woman husbando. We got this.
so she's
Bennett. I'm sorry. He looks weird, and two, he's so very, very, very unfortunate. Marrying him would probably be the leading things to your worst fate. You'd have the worst luck ever being with him. I'm sorry. Let's see. Chungyun. My opinion would be... I don't know. He has some qualities that can make a good husbando, but
Luke.
also not. No.
Luke, I feel like I know where you're gonna put.
It's just very... He's something. I don't even know the words to say about him right now. DeLuke? Only A. And why I don't put him on S or S is because he's got a lot of baggage that goes along with him that you have to get
he's already got a
get
wife.
through. He's the literal Batman of freaking Mondstadt / Genshin. His mom, his dad, gone, not
I
alive.
thought you were
Rich.
really that. Oh, I was about to say.
Uses his money to protect his city. Literally called Dark Knight. He's literal Batman. So, but there's a lot of like baggage that comes along with him. He's very, very hard to impress. Like let's see, where is she? He's the one person that Barbara always sees at her concerts, but he never smiles and he always seems very unimpressed and unenthused. He's one of those people that if you were in a relationship with him, you would have to be very much someone with a very high emotional IQ. So you'd have to very much very much understand him. Otherwise you'd think of him as very toxic in a relationship because he'll come off very cold and cold-hearted towards you. But for people who could understand things past the visual side of things, would be a perfect fit for him. But because of that makes him niche in that sense, where it's very hard for a relationship with him. And that's why I don't put him any higher, like an S or SS. Which somebody that would be perfect for him in a relationship is... Where is she? Jean, right here. This girl. Perfect for a relationship with Diluc. She completely understands him and the way he thinks and feels. Diona, 1, child. 2, woman. 3, not a woman that makes a husbando. No. Official.
Also, by the way, that
You can make arguments for either way, but I'm gonna put her
that girl
in this tier.
That girl?
Ganyu, no. Hu Tao, no. Jean, no, she's a soccer mom. Kaya, it's better than Bennett or Traveler, but not by much. You think about his type of job, the type of job he does, which is like, I believe it's intelligence. So he's somebody that's going to be very much secretive about everything. He's always away. And even without that job, he on himself is a very secretive person. He kind of hides everything about him behind jokes, sarcasm, things like that. So there's a really high barrier with him, just like Diluc, just in a very different way. Kaching, no. Chi-Chi, literal child. Lisa, no, she wouldn't make a husbando. Lumine, I feel like she could actually, to be honest, an even better husbando than Travel. Her brother. That's pretty sad, but
That is,
I literally feel like she makes a so much better husbando.
that's not just sad, that is depressing.
When your sister's a better husbando than you, the brother. Mona, no.
You know,
Ning Huang, I actually think she would make a good husbando.
you realize there's 2 spaces next to
Right there.
right?
Noel.
Oh wait, no.
No. Oh wait, I didn't say why Ning Huang. So Ning Huang would be a good husbando because of the way she acts. So let's say in case of like I feel like she's the one that wears the pants in the relationship, if that makes sense. I feel like she would be the one that took charge. It's the kind of person that she is. That's why I really think that she actually would make a good husbando. Husbando as in like, you get what I mean. Anyways, Chi-Chi, no, absolutely not. No way in hell. No. Razor? No. He was raised by wolves. That's enough to say. He was raised by wolves with very little to no contact with humans for most of his life. So even just the relationship as in a friendship is not a very... He doesn't have much experience with that. So at this present moment, he would not make a good husbando. In the future, maybe. Once he gets more experience. Sucrose, no. Child. I know a lot of people would say SS.
Okay.
But here is my thing. At the present moment, he is D. There's one reason for that. And that is, he's a harbinger. He's a good husbando because the thing he cares about the most is family. Even over the being a harbinger, the Saritsa, he cares about his family more than any of those things. That's a good quality for a husbando. But the bad thing is he is in the he is a harbinger. And to really be with him, because in my personal opinion, I feel like he's bound to leave the Harbingers because I feel like he only joined the Harbingers to be able to take care of his family and provide money for them, and this was the best option for him. And I also feel like he's a very gullible person. I don't actually feel like he feels like the Saritsa's goal is all that great. And one thing that kind of like gives me the feeling that he doesn't care about the Saritsa's goal all too much is the fact that he's brought up that he would leave the Saritsa, being a harbinger, to travel with the traveler. But there's reasons why he doesn't, and that's because they would hunt him down to the ends of the earth. You'd have to be on constant run with him in that case. Doesn't make for a very good husbando. After he leaves and that problem is solved, great husbando. But at the moment, while he's a harbinger, no way. Plus, as a harbinger, he's forced to go anywhere. He doesn't have the choice to stay with you, so you'd never see him ever. So it's just not great husbando material at this moment. Without those things, he's definitely up here. Venti, realistically,
SS.
I'm going to say he's D. But there's people would probably put him SS, but I'm going to tell you why I'm going to put him in D as well. He's a very, very much free-spirited mind. He does not want to be limited or restrained or any of that by anything or anyone. And I feel like because of that, he would view marriage as restraining and need to be strained down to this one thing. And I don't feel like he would ever do that. And there's also the fact that he's very, 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 very childish. And not just in the good kind of childish, but also the very bad. So realistically, he's a D. But some people would say S for them, and that's fine. But this isn't going off of my personal opinion of liking them or my feelings towards them or this or that. It's just general basis of what their personalities tell about them. Would they make an actual good husbando or waifu or whatever in the realistic sense based off of their personalities at the moment? Shingling, no. Zhao. If anybody even says that he would be SS in this case, I don't know what's about you. Don't know.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Don't fuck with me. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Wait,
But the dude literally has so much self-loathing for himself. Loathing for himself.
Loathing?
Self-loathing does not make for a good companion. And also, I do not feel he would ever even think about being in a relationship with anybody because of the fact that he knows eventually that karma of his past is going to catch up to him and he's going to go just like his companions from the past did, which is go crazy. He knows, and that I don't feel like that's all too far off, to be honest. So I don't feel like he would ever even be in a relationship because of that. Like, even if you got past all of his, like, trauma that he has, because he definitely has a lot of trauma. That's why he self-loathes. Even if you got past that, I don't feel like he would look past that whole part of him bound to eventually go crazy because of the karma. So I do not feel like he would make a good husbando. Sorry if I'm hurting anybody's feelings. Just saying what I'm saying. You know.
You just hate him.
Sing Cho. I'm just gonna be honest with this one. To me, he just has no personality. I'm not gonna lie. So for now, we'll put him in D. If that ever changes, I may redo this. But for now, that's just where he's being put. Xinyan, no. Zhongli, he's S, not SS, and that is because he's not. He's very much one of those people that says exactly what he feels, does not care about what you think whatsoever. So he wouldn't be very tentative and warm to your feelings, I suppose is the way to put it. I feel like he'd make a lot of mistakes, and he'll also always forget to bring money.
That's his fault.
Always. There's never a time he'll have the Mora. You'll be going on a date and you'll be like, oh, he's got it. Get there, order your food. Then he's like, oh, could you pay for this? I don't have any Mora. Rosaria, no. Eula. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Eula would make it. Honestly, I'm gonna put Eula even above Beto. Eula would make an amazing Husbando. That's all I'm saying. We could just keep going. Yanfei, no. Kazuha, he's the first one to go here. SS, absolutely, positively, 100% SS Husbando. He's very much, he's a very well-rounded person. He's very caring and very much loving. Also, anybody that's love language is, what's it called? Like words of affirmation and appraisal, or not appraisal, but words of affirmation. He would be the absolute best for you, because if you remember, Kazuha is a poet. He's very good with his words, so he can definitely be there for when you are down and when you're at your highest. So lowest and your highest. That's absolutely amazing. Again, he's well-rounded. He's also strong, so he can protect you. And he's got a good face. Let's be honest. He's a pretty boy. Yoimiya, Sayu.
That's a child.
What? Is this literally Kazuha again? Okay, let's just put that at the end and just imagine it's not there. Raiden, no. And here's our second, Toma SS, 100%. He literally works as a maid.
Maid, wife?
There's one. He is a literal, he'll be your house husband. He'll make sure everything is clean. He'd do all the work for you. He'd make sure, he'd give you those. He's that kind of guy that would give you, the foot massage, back massage. He'd give you all kinds of massages. He'd be making sure you feel your best at every moment, every time. But he also is a very funny dude, fun to be around. Again, he is also very, very well-rounded. He's very caring, very loving. And, he can definitely help you in your lowest of moments, for sure. Ito. Not only is he an SS husbando, but he's also an SS dad.
Daddy.
He would be the father of the year. Literally, all he does is helps everybody. All the kids, he's always playing games with the kids. He's kind of a dum-dum, But to be honest, being a dum-dum kind of helps you.
You become a husbando.
Because if you're dumb. I mean, literally, just to prove he's dumb, he's only won one time against a child in rock, paper, scissors. And he was going all out. He was not holding back for the children. Not to save their feelings. No, he was going all out. He lost every time. In rock, paper, scissors. He is dumb. hence why he's me. Dummy coon. But he's very caring, very loving. He would drop anything to make sure that you are at your absolute best. But he also wouldn't forgo his own pride. So he wouldn't go as far to forgo everything about himself in a toxic level to himself. So he has that balance of he'd do anything for you, but he would also keep his own honor and pride. He's literally an Oni. Their whole thing is all about their pride. So absolute SS. For sure, no doubt in my mind. Goro. I'm gonna put Goro by Zhongli. Because I don't feel like he'd be the best of the best. Goro is a very well-rounded person. He knows when enough is enough, and he knows to take care of himself and not go too far. He understands the balance of everything. But I also feel like he takes work a little bit too seriously, and he would forgo, without even really realizing it, forego parts of the relationship for work. And like I said, I don't think he would really realize it. I feel like it'd just happen and slowly become like a distancing factor between the wife, like him and whoever he dates. It would take a lot of work, I feel, to get the best out of him. So generally speaking, he isn't the best, but he isn't too far off from it. Shenhe, no. Yunjin, no. Yay, no. Do I feel confident in this list, or do I want to move a little somebody? Honestly, I feel confident in this. And you know what? Instead of that, I'm going to name it. All right, there we go. Actually, I'm going to put Bennett in here too. Not going to lie. He's just that unlucky. But that, I would say, is the Husbando tier list. I feel very confident in where I put everybody. For anybody that has any disagreements and thinks that somebody should be higher than, or higher or lower, I should say, just comment in the comments who you think should be where. I'd love to hear your opinions. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope to see you all next time.